Yo, you already know what's the vibes, what's good, it's Boogie Bugs. Happy Black History Month. Um, I'm still grateful being black every day. So I hope everyone else is too. Don't mind me being in my bathroom. My daughter's here, so she's all over the house playing, and she likes to ask me a lot of questions, and she will interrupt this video. So yeah, I had to hide for a second. Yeah, happy Black History Month to all my black people. Shout out to Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, having birthdays in January and February. Shout out to the Capricorns and Aquarius, one of my two signs that I love so much. You know, my other video, you know, I talked about Capricorn and Aquarius being my favorite. So yeah, if you check that one out, then you know, I do say the signs that I don't like. So yeah, you might disagree, agree, whatever. I don't really care. This is my opinion. Um, yeah. Unfortunately, we still going through racism. Trump is the president, so you know we gonna have, you know, a lot of racism going on for these 4 years. So you know, for my black people, especially the black men, like just, you know, watch your back, record, you know, when you're around policemen, record, you know. Yeah, we're still gonna go through like law enforcement overdoing shit. You know, he does want to make this white nation again, so sad for the ones that do live in the South. I do feel bad for them. Because they still like everywhere is racist, of course, but the South is where it began, and it's still going on, and it's way worse than going, you know, living up in the cities of New York or, you know, LA or um yeah, like up north where I'm at. You don't really, like, you see, like I don't deal with racism every day, so it's like here and there, like I would deal with it, you know. But they would do it more in a like funny, sarcastic way. When I was down south, they do it very bluntly, like they're really arrogant, they're, you know, ignorant, they're every word out there, like some of the white people out there. I wouldn't say all, but yeah, they do it out loud, like they don't care. Um, yeah, this is gonna be a tough 4 years. But you know, as black people, we need to stick together. These other races always stick together. I know y'all wanna, you know, go off on the migrants and stuff, but there's one thing I would say: they stick together. Like, you know, they found friends and they family out here, you know, in the United States, and they just stuck with them. Like one of the guys on my job, him and his family, because I work at a family shelter. Um, he ended up being cool with another family in there from the same country, and they end up leaving. So while they were stacking the whole time, the husband and wife, both husbands and wives, was just like, um, they were working, and they were probably in there for about 6 months and stuff. They stacked up mad bread and got a car. Each of them had a car. They was ODing with Uber Eats. Like they really was delivering, doing their thing. Even the wife just making bread too, like out there in the cold, all that. Yeah, they stacked up and moved down south. They got a big ass crib together, like both families with their kids. Like that shit is fire. Like you don't hear a black person doing that. Like it's a hold up. We already got trust issues, so it's a hold up for that. I wish, you know what I'm saying, how the world is why we are like this to each other. Like, you know, we were meant to go against each other. Like it was supposed to be built like this for us, and it's just sad. Like, you know, we fell into those traps. But Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, like if I was like, knock on wood, um, if I was in a shelter with my family and I met another black family, there's no way that I'm gonna go get a crib. Like, and because we've been friends for 6 months, like kicking it. Like, let's just take our families and let's go get a crib together. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like that's a hold up. Like that's yeah. I don't yeah, our mindset is already be like, nah, I don't even know this person like that. Like, But I would say that's dope. Um yeah, but if we weren't having trust issues or we weren't against each other so much, like that would have been a dope idea, like to just buy land together, invest together, just do a lot of stuff together, like hook each other's up with jobs for real. Cause like a lot of black people like gatekeeping, like they like crab in a barrel. Some black people like they don't want you to work the same job as them. They don't want you better than them, and you could be better than their job, and that puts fear in them. And it's like, don't look at it like that. Just look at it as another brother, another sister, just good at it, way more than you. Maybe you have a passion, or maybe that's not your dream job. You know what I'm saying? Let the black brother, the black sister get put on. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? You might get a bonus for putting them on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you might get a blessing from them. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like we just taught to be against each other, gatekeep, grabbing a barrel, all of that. But I don't know when that would end. We've been doing this for years and years and centuries and all that. So I don't, in decades, whatever. Like I don't know when this racism, well, black on black will stop. I don't know when that's gonna stop. And racism, yeah, like I try to keep hope and be like, oh, one day, you know, um, all this is just gonna stop. Like everybody's brain is just gonna be like anti-racist. Like they just gonna be like they just gonna want to come together and be kumbaya. And in reality, like it's just I don't see that happening. Yeah, the world was like this for too long for it to have a change. But what I will say is that Dr. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Coretta Scott, Malcolm X, and etc. They did stop the segregation and got us together. Even though we might not like other race or whatever the case might be, we're able to sit down next to them. We're able to work with them, and that's a beautiful thing. Um, yeah, shout out to all the black leaders. Yeah, I've always said I wish that I could be a black leader for real. I know that's a big job. That's a lot of people to listen and fight for and whatever. But I think that's a beautiful job. I think that's like I feel like that's a beautiful like career that God will be happy with. If you're leading people the correct way, I feel like that's like the number one job that yeah, you know what I'm saying, that God will be impressed. He's impressed with any good things we do, but in my opinion, I'm saying like being a leader and stuff and wanting to see people do well and everything's okay and being so caring and sympathetic and empathetic, and it's a beautiful thing because that's just how God is. So um yeah, I wish I could be a leader for real, for real. Yeah, hopefully one of my kids could be a leader. You know, that would be dope. Both my kids love to talk and they love to help people. So, you know, I think they got that from me. So, um, I'm very humanitarian in my own way. Um, yeah, I really try to be. Yeah. And yeah, like I wanna continue to um support a lot of black owned businesses too. Like we need that. This 4 years, we do not need to be putting money in any of these other race businesses. We shouldn't be doing that at all. Um, it's already gonna be white nation. It's already for 4 years. It's gonna be crazy. So like us just sticking together, like doing our thing, making money together, helping each other out, it's gonna be good. Hey, what's up, little girl?
I got a runny nose.
Okay. You okay?
And what are you doing?
I'm making a video. Sorry, guys. That's my daughter. She has a runny nose. It's alright. Make sure you blow really hard so you get it all out. Good job. Yeah. 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 I try to hide and she needs to come in here. But yeah, definitely want to support more black businesses. I just wish that black people could be better with customer service, because we talk how we want to talk. We talk crazy sometimes, or attitudes, and half-ass with responding to stuff. Not saying all. I'm saying like there's a good number of some like businesses, like I'm always seeing online too when people complain, like, and it'd be other black people too. So it's like, we gotta get it together. Like customer service gotta be a point. If you gotta fire, Keisha and Jamal and then your family, you just might have to do it. Like that's the thing. Like black people, we keep family members and friends around that don't serve us good. Like white people will be like, sorry, Mark, you gotta go. Like I already told my dad that you're not good. He told his brother, which is your father, you gotta go. This is not for you. You're messing up our company. Like they're easy to like deuce. We gotta start doing that. Like seriously. You know what I'm saying? You can't hire the babysitter, to work also at your company. Like now she got 2 jobs, because black people like to be like kind of cheap. But yeah, like we gotta get it together. But I'm still gonna support. Same thing with packages and stuff. Like I be ordering stuff. Whether it's like face wash stuff, or a lot of hygiene stuff, or I try to get into like certain fashion also, that some of these black people they come out with like good websites with their clothing and whatever, but their packaging take long. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, like I don't know, but I won't give up. That's one thing you don't want to do as a black person. You don't give up on your peoples. You don't. You just gotta stick it through. We just gotta set boundaries as black people. You know, you just have to. You know. Yeah. Trying to see what else do I have to talk about. Sorry, I just ramble on because I'm not the type of person to like. I can't rehearse anything or be like, okay, let's what I'm talking about. This what I'm, because I go in and then I might forget. I just want to be regular and authentic and just myself on here. So yeah, if rambling is what I'm gonna do, is what I'm gonna do, because I'm saying everything truthful on top of the dome. So yeah, but yeah, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, 4 years, man, 4 years with this man. Shout out to all the black classic movies. This is my month where I'm watching like black, 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 everything. Like, it should be like that every day, regardless. But I do like certain Caucasian shows. I do like certain other race in their shows. Because I love people and I could be around any race. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they hate on us the most, black people. But yeah, my favorite movie is Love Jones, Brown Sugar, anything with Tay Diggs in it, Sanaa Lathan, Nia Long, Lawrence Fishburne. Like you have a lot of good black people. Angela Bassett, Viola Davis. Any movies with these people, Denzel Washington, like Regina Hall, Regina King. I can go on and on. But y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my black actors and actresses. Like, they really hold it down as black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I love, like shout out to the writers. The ones that write these shows and, yeah, create all these shows and movies, like, are wonderful, amazing, phenomenal. Like, you could relate to some of these characters in these black movies and black shows and stuff. It's dope. Shout out to Girlfriends. Girlfriends is another favorite show of mine. Like, I love it. Tracy Ellis Ross, she's fire. And all the other cast on there is dope too. I love seeing them pop out in other movies too. Shout out to Tubi. I love Tubi. Tubi really did their thing now. Like, before, it was a lot of corny stuff in it. But they have came a long way. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tubi, definitely. Shout out to BET. Shout out to TV One, BET Plus. I think Tyler Perry having a channel out too. Shout out to his. Yeah, shout out to all the black soap operas, all that. It's so dope. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that the soap operas were mostly like, white people on the shows. You might have one or two black character in there. And then sometimes they always look mixed looking. But, now I'm starting to see that there's black soap operas out and there's black people. We got all complexions in there. Like, that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking forward to keep seeing this, not just because it's February. Like, we got to keep seeing this, for real. If you in school or trade or writing, whatever you're doing in the industry type of world, keep doing it. Rapping, singing, dancing, writing, journalists, whatever. Keep doing it. We need to see more of us, in the limelight. Like, we need to keep going. We're unstoppable, black people. I wouldn't trade my race for no one. Not even the times that I was broke or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I still love my skin. I still love being black. So shout out to all my black people in the world. Yes, all day.